Welcome back to the second vlog, and as we can see, we're already in the park, but the daily declaration has been made, and that is that we can do this. I can be more productive, have a productive routine, and structure my day. There you go. I said it loud. Let's do it. Today I wanted to talk about the mind-body problem. I know it's a philosophical problem, but wonder whether it's got anything to do with the three-body problem that's showing on Netflix right now. Have a look into that later. Today I got a bit of housekeeping to do. Obviously I'm here taking out the boy, but once we've done that, we going back home, cooking some carbonara maybe, and then I'll be off to the city by train, and thinking to watch a movie, and then have to go to a book club. I'm thinking how I'm gonna do that without a car, but here we go. See how it goes. What? 뭐야 지금 친구? 아유, 그렇죠? Got the thick skin. Now he won't eat that on its own. It's coming. It's coming. Whoa, that's... Takes it out. Everyone's had their food? Yes? Yes? What about? Hello? How are you? What's up, man? Hello. See you later. By the request, one of a long-time subscriber, here's a mukbang of carbonara. It's alright. Normally carbonara is from bacon, but this is leftover chicken, the roast chicken. Bye. Yeah, I can't remember if I mentioned, but today's movie is in this cinema. That's this one. Well, it's in Cinema 7. I have to go out the door. Oh, right through there. So before the movie, I thought, well, my expectation of the movie was that it will be Freud and C.S. Lewis trying to outdo each other on whether one can convince the other. Yes, and this obviously is filmed a couple of days after the movie. thoughts basically about taking sides, because the movie initially, what I thought was obviously the encounter, the hypothetical encounter between Freud and C.S. Lewis. Everybody knows Freud as the great psychoanalyst or the sex doc, and we know C.S. Lewis as the author of Narnia and a Christian apologist. So what would people anticipate in this dramatical encounter? I mean, do you have to take on a side? I mean, obviously Freud is in the movie, his dialogue is very much that of an atheist. Give me a convincing reason, a good enough reason to believe in something which you could not find, and therefore dismissed C.S. Lewis's claim that there is God, or the possibility of existence of God, was brushed aside. Like I said, in the backdrop of the World War II, with a bombing in London happening, and this meeting has only taken them in a course of a day. But so he's dismissing on that ground of not enough reason. But there's enough happening in Freud's life at the time, all the pain with the jaw cancer and emotional turmoil of his daughter Anna Freud engaging in or trying to get approval for her homosexual relationship. So you could empathize or sympathize with Freud, but yeah, he stood resolutely. So he did not get convinced by Lewis. So you could say, oh, Freud won or whatever. But taking on a side, you expect one side to win and the other side to lose. But I guess there's a lot of things that we are expected to take on sides. And I guess my take on or the insight I got from the movie was that it's perfectly okay to sit on the fringe. By that, what I mean by that is there's a lot of dichotomy. You think about mind and body, right? Descartes talked about how mind is separate from the body, therefore the body is what we can experience with our senses, and therefore quantify them, physical things, and the mind is that of the qualia, or the quality, which is like the area of consciousness. And so once you completely separate those and say there's nothing in between, then basically Descartes was saying the church, which deals with the qualia or the mind, has no business in interfering with the body, which is the quantity or the science, the measurement of science. So that sort of separation has, since Descartes, is still going. But I guess what's happening with as you know, the particle and the wave separation as well, is now sort of coming together, and there's that middle ground, that what I think is fringe, where it can be both or neither, or that mystery is open to thinking. So I think we should also think about the atheist and the religious, especially the Christian doctrinal point of view. I think you could be both. I think, from what I think, I think I could go to church and still kind of err on the side of the reason, and I could study science, at the same time hold on to that mystical aspect that we cannot fully know. So I think I'm quite comfortable with that. The other dichotomy or taking side that I notice in daily interactions is is Eastern versus Western thinking. So Eastern, I mean the Chinese, the East Asian thinking around collectivist values versus Western thinking, the individualistic personality, sort of the self-driven, outgoing personality. I think it is a general description, but I think you could be both. And I think what people do, the people I've interacted in the past and now, sort of the Asian people who seem quite whitewashed. they feel like they're going on the individualistic. They've learned how the Western minds work, or what the Western values are, and can slip into their skin, and they feel very comfortable. But yeah, I think it's okay to be in the fringe and still open to exploring and learning. But yeah, I just wanted to end there, and so see you on the next vlog.